So we're really happy to have Bastu Rege from Santulan in India visiting us. EWB worked with Santulan for a number of years, but I've had the pleasure of visiting his organisation and seeing the incredible work they've done for a number of years. So he's going to be sharing his personal story, but also the story of the 150,000 odd stone quarry worker people that he's been working for to get them access to simple things we take for granted here, like education, healthcare, basic shelter, food ration cards and things like that. So it's a really incredible story, and it's a very aptly titled speaking tour he's doing. It's a story of hope, the change they've been able to instigate for those people who may not have had hope before is really incredible. So I hope you enjoy it.
We always believe in change, and change starts with me. It's a self. I oneself, if I do something, people will join me and it will be in a movement. So believing in that somebody has to start somewhere, we believed in much on a long-term kind of a changes that the community needs to really go through. Immediately we can address some issues, but the next, if these generations of people are going to live in these conditions, how long? So we need to, one thing, cut the chain of exploitation and oppression into this condition. And some number two, you do developmental activities for the people in the sector. So we seeing the environment there, which was not very pro of our activities, not pro union process, not pro asking for their rights at one side, we took on to a model of education. So it began with education, tried to take whatever their urgent issues they were coming up, but we kept one thing in our mind, that until the community feels that it is oppressing them, we would not take up that issue. Because it is the people, they who are in the oppressive conditions have to realize that how oppressive they are, and there is a way out to come out. We have now children in the education which have passed class year 12. I think this is the first generation of the quarry community. After 17 years of Santulan's history, we have children come crossing 12th year, and very much happy. We'll probably do well. We have got now armies of children. I speak large armies of children coming up. So we have now mission ahead how we can introduce good practices in the quarry sectors, which our Engineers Without Borders will help us to get in good practices in the quarry sector, even to improve the living standards of people, how they can be, like say, how energies can be used and other resources can be strengthened. There can be also people's capacity strengthening in terms of their inputs and sharing experiences. The EWB volunteers are there with their simplicities and high knowledge to use in improvising our systems therein. What we have enjoyed of EWB is that EWB and its member volunteers merge. They become one and part and parcel of our NGO and the communities and the people. And the people to enjoy that part. So this is what the EWB member does not look like he's from outside somewhere. This is what they become one, and they understand our struggles and issues well. This is what we see, equal partners. It's not only Santulan, but EWB also is rather equally active with us in the quarry struggle.
आमच्यासाठी न्याय हक्क मागण्यासाठी अन्न पाणी निवारा आरोग्य आणि शिक्षणासाठी झटतय संतुलन.